My name is Filippo Fiumani. I come from Italy, living and working in Portugal, Lisbon. I am here at WuːuM in Los Angeles to paint anagrams and playing with words inside this beautiful space. I think that everything started back at school when I was quite young, and I was looking at words, and sometimes my eye was connecting letters from the same word to create another word, which is sort of the principle of an anagram. And through the years, I haven't really put my fingers into it properly till probably 8, 9 years ago when I started to actually playing more with the words on canvas. And then in night shifts that I was doing, and I started collecting those anagrams. And that's how the book came out, because at one point after all those years I had like a big collection of them, and due to the fact also that I speak different languages, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese and English, I was playing with different languages as well. Yes, I do believe that things are not linear as they seems. At the same time, words are not as linear as they seems. And the whole goal of anagrams is showing a different face of the coin, and and that's what I loved about those game words. But at the same time, what I love about life, it can happen something to us, and we might believe that it's bad, but there is another side of the coin where we can consciously choose to see and to act on it and to transform it. That's why I say at the beginning of the book as well that the process of making an anagram in my head is an alchemical process, because you actually transform something that is apparently what it is. So let's say a word like listen, the word listen inside as the word silent if we change the position of the letters. And so like there is also it's an alchemical process, and it's a deep there is a deeper meaning behind every word and every action that we say or we do in case of the actions. And the book, in the way I show the book, the way I display the anagram, organize the anagram inside the book, is divided in different chapters. There are chapters, in my opinion, that are linked to kind of uh, spiritual awakening. Other chapters that are more related to satiric or comic comments over society. So yes, there is a society-based influence on the anagrams. So it's apolitical because it's an anarchist mindset over the words, let's say, but at the same time is extremely political. But the idea is destroying the politic. So it kinds of it's a yin and yang thought about it. If I have to really go down into this question, being an artist, I would just say overall, like being an artist is a constant battle, because you always have to face your own demons. You always have to face critiques. You always have to face um, financial issues. You always have to face constant critique that I constantly do within myself, and also the strength that you need to share with the world something that you believe that is extremely intimate. And sometimes, sharing something that is very intimate is not that beautiful as it seems. It can be extremely painful. So I would say being an artist is a big thing, and that's why I love it, because it's hard as fuck, and it's because it's beautiful as a blossoming flower. Yes, I love tension. Tension keeps me alive, and I look for tension not only on the anagrams, but I look for tension in visual art in general. And I do believe that actually even my influences both from subcultures and both from music, uh, they conquer tension, and I love tension. So yes, tension is a beautiful word, is a beautiful ingredient, and it creates discomfort, and when we have discomfort we have growth. So say yes to tension. I always believed at the beginning of my artistic path, the art is a philanthropical tool. So it's done from the people to the people. And I always have been associating art and creative process with society as a tool to reframe and reorder and grow communities. The first phase that I had was extremely political, and I got tired of it. Just because sometimes being only on that field, it takes away the mystical power the art has. Because by the end of the day, I don't know where a fuck comes from art or like thoughts, and life is way bigger than what we can actually conceptualize. I definitely believe that there is a social role into art, but I don't believe anymore as I used to. There is the main goal. Uh, I Back in the days, I was using art a lot as a political tool. Nowadays, I personally use it more as a tool to transcend myself, to um, get the fuck out of this body and connect myself with something else that I can't actually explain. And that's when you are in the tension spot where you are here but not here, and that's what I try to conquer most. In that specific hot spot, sometimes there is also a social um, social twist, and I think that the book that I just released has that part as well. But it's not only that; there is more into it. And the more we grow, the more we also kind of expand. And I think that that's the moment that I'm into, not seeing art just as a medium to as a philanthropic medium to understand society, but also to understand ourselves. And so yes, but there is more into that. Move, move forward, and follow the fear, and eat your fear alive. Don't think twice. Just go get it. Forward, forward, forward. Every time you feel fear, every time you feel stuck, every time you feel pain, you hug it and you just move forward with it and you transform it. Because art, as we said before, is an alchemical process, and art needs action. So and it happened to me having people throwing me this specific question before, and I never changed my mind about it, and I still keep thinking the same way. It's like, do because as long as you do, you break the knots in your muscles, and it's gonna help you grow and expand and see new things. And I have actually I have an anagram that is growth worth, which is moving forward. It helps you to grow, which is a necessary step for the growth. Well, my work is extremely community based. I come from a subculture of skateboarding, which is deeply rooted into community, and I own a lot to this culture and to the people that are part of it. Even most of the things that I did, like solo shows and similar happenings, they always have been uh, hosted and helped to grow with this community and more other communities. I do believe that community is an essential part of human evolution. Unfortunately, the biggest monster that we face in every part of the world is divide and conquer. And that separation is where the states actually is able to eat us alive, because where there is separation, there is a bigger control. And I love to be um, a, a fire match thrown inside a place that can be full of gasoline as a potential metaphor for a community. Because I deeply believe in community, and that's the way we bring light on a divided world. And we have to assume that the world is divided. Otherwise, we can't really uh, understand the importance of community. And I feel very honored about it, and especially because the place is just starting. So um, there is a beautiful work that has been done in those days that I've been here playing with words at WuːuM, and there is a beautiful energy. I see lots of potential, and I hope it can sparks more and more ideas and love.